secret. While I was working as, say, pre-university or BSc and all, those days, since I'm not coming from a well-off family, I was being brought up by my uncle and also aunt and grandmother. I used to go for typing right from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. or 7 p.m. every day in various institutes. In those days, there was no computer, only typewriter. So I used to do typewriting. Prior to this, I had learnt typewriting, higher speed and all. So that was going on, and I was getting 50 paise per day. And after few days, I thought that is not very good. Then I left it. Then later on, I got another assignment with one Alladi Krishnaswamy Iyer, famous advocate. Unka family may they were requiring some typist to come from 5:30 in the evening to 6:30 only, 1 hour 50 paise. So I was going for that. All this was going on. My degree was completed in 69. The day I completed my degree, I returned to my home in the afternoon. Around 5 o'clock, I went to the institute and I said, Sir, I would like to work as a instructor for typewriting. I opted to work because there is no salary for that. But those people who come for getting applications typed and all, they will give 50 paise per one page. So, and I will get 4 annas from that 4 annas to that master. So it was going on like this for 3 months. And after 3 months, suddenly I got an offer from Indian Oil Corporation. They require temporary typist 1 day, 5 rupees. Morning 10 to 5 only work. So I was working there for 3 months. Prior to this, in May, in the month of May, 27th May 1969, I wrote an exam for Indian Bank clerk. In those days, when the advertisement came, it was the Indian Bank Limited, a private bank. So I applied for that and I gave as reference a, my neighbor who is related to the people who is selecting in Indian Bank. So this was going on like this. So I applied. I was working in Indian Oil for 3 months. In between, the result came. Before that, on 19th July, Indian Bank became government bank. And even now, I remember in those days only television. On 18th of July 1969, I am remembering turning on the radio when Prime Minister Indira Gandhi came on radio and said, from tomorrow, the 14 commercial banks, like so and so banks, the name was Indian Bank name was around 12th, 13th was Indian Overseas Bank, 14th was Andhra Bank. Those names and all they were telling. And from that day to it will be fully government nationalized banks. He told like that. So that was what I heard at that time. Then we forgot about it because we were not knowing what is going to be advantage of what is that nationalization or not nationalization. Things went on like this. November or October end last week, interview call letter came. I was not having any full arm shirts and all that, no shoes also. Joe, I just was wearing some off slack shirt with the inside and then some chappal only. With that, I went to the interview. Luckily for me, the person who was sitting there is brother-in-law of my neighbor. So what he did, he is no more. And now he conducted interview and he said, you know how many marks you scored in the written test? I said, I don't know. You have scored 100 marks in max out of 100. He said, then how many marks you scored in English, you know? 100 out of 100. Then Tamil, how many you scored? I don't know, sir. You scored only 60 out of 100. But even then, you are the first rank person in this state. This is the very same words you used. And so I got appointment order immediately as a typist. Then I joined Indian Bank. And while working in Indian Bank itself, I learned shorthand. I became a stenographer. While studying a stenographer, working as stenographer itself, I studied my JAIIB in 1 year, CAIB in 1 year, 2 years. Then 1971-72, I completed CAIB. Thereafter, I stopped studying. I was always going to institutes right in the morning. I will get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. 7 to 9, I will work in the institute as shorthand writer, shorthand teacher. Then come back home at 9 o'clock, have food. 9:25 bus, 10 o'clock office, 5 o'clock office over, 5:30 bus, 6 o'clock, 6:15 house. Then by 6:30, I'll be again in the institute for teaching shorthand, because in those days shorthand was very important. So this was and I'll be there up to 8 o'clock. So that this is how things were going on. Suddenly, 73, I was promoted, posted to Calcutta main office as officer. Then I worked there for 1.5 years, including regional office. Then posted to Siliguri branch, Darjeeling foothills for 6 months as accountant or sub manager. Then at that time only I felt, oh Baba, I have not learned the cooking. Then in those days, there are no gas and all that, only stoves. And I bought some rice cooker. Then I used to get some milk up periodically, make it doi. I will buy some, what is that? Pickles, and also some mixture every day. And that I'll be using for evening. Morning के लिए milk, coffee पिएगा. Then I will go to the office without food and all. 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, I will work. 2 o'clock, I will go to the nearby hotel, good hotel. I was lucky. I had a boy from Tamil Nadu serving there. The fellow will like me very much. Even without my asking, he will give me rabdi. Rabdi saha? Saha, what
यस
is
सर,
my
यस
rabdi?
सर, यस सर,
Rabdi.
ये मिल्क से
Yeah.
बनता है, बहुत कंडेंस
Rabdi.
मिल्क होता है,
He will give me that free. He will give me
बहुत
that free.
डिलीशियस होता है सर,
Ah,
टेस्टी।
and I will buy for chapati, rice and all. Eat
What
very
is that,
well.
sir? Rabdi?
Rabdi means made of milk.
इट्स अ स्वीट
Pa-
डेजर्ट।
பாலை சுண்டி பண்ணணும்.
Oh,
It அப்படி கொடுப்பாங்க.
Palkova.
பால் கோவா இல்ல. பாலை சுண்டி சுண்டி பண்ணிட்டு it will be mixed with sugar, and it will be very, very tasty. See, in West Bengal, Rasagulla, sweet. Sandesh, sweet or sweet. Rajbog, অনেক sweet. তারপরে এটা rabdi, another
So
sweet.
you are
So
telling all those sweets name which is very popular in Kolkata. People
yeah,
frequently buy
I I was eating in
Rajbhog,
those days. Yeah, in those
Sandesh,
days,
and
yeah, Rasgulla was only for us.
yes, yes,
My
sir.
my salary was 600 rupees as officer,
The
and I
Noren
was
Gudesh Sandesh is also very famous. Noren Gudesh
Sa-
Sandesh.
Sandesh. That is also only for
एंड
us.
अभी तो सर मोआ भी अभी बहुत ठंड के टाइम में मोआ मोआ जयनगरेर मोआ।
Oh, I have not heard. Then, like this,
हम्म,
I was pulling on like this. I used to get very good food from there. Evening, I will go to my house. I will go to home only at 7 o'clock. What will I do at home? Kuch nahi. No television, no OTT, only one small transistor, Bush Baron. It was costing 200 rupees in those days. I bought that and I took it with me, and no cell phone and all. So I used to listen to the all in, I mean, Hindi songs, 7 to 9 radio Ceylon Hindi songs I used to listen, because Tamil Nadu will not be visible there, will not be available there. Then after that, 9 o'clock, I will have my food. I will put rice, then along with curd and also pickles and all I will eat. All this went on like this 6 months, and suddenly my regional manager came. Oh, what is it? You are past CIAB. As I want to post you to Darjeeling, because I will come to Darjeeling frequently. You must give me good food. I am also vegetarian. You are also vegetarian. He said like this, sir, please don't post me, sir. I am an asthmatic, sir. I can't bear that cold, sir. Please, sir, don't put me there, sir. Then he said, okay, no problem. So what he did, he posted me as manager of Jalpaiguri branch, and posted the manager of Jalpaiguri branch. He is a Nepali. He posted him as manager of Darjeeling. Nepali person, Ringe phoning. He was posted as manager. I went to my Jalpaiguri. Jalpaiguri house also, I was making food and eating like this for few days. But there the hotels were not that very good as in Siliguri. Then I said, I can't prolong like this. I took my mummy, daddy to my house there, because they gave quarters and all that. Then I was living there. During that time only, I got married on 12th November 1976. Then we were there till, say, 77 September, we were there. And my son was born in December 77 in Chennai. As wife and son, they were in Chennai. I was in Kolkata as faculty till April 1978. Then I was shifted to training college in our training college in staff college in Chennai. I was there till 83. In 83, what happened? Suddenly, one rule came. Only those people who have been manager for 2 years are eligible to be promoted as officer, manager. Unfortunate for me, I was manager only 1 year, 9 months, 11 days. Then my name was not at all considered in the year 81, 82, 83 and all. Then I got very angry and I met my principal and said, sir, please post me to any branch. I will go as manager. I was not getting an idea they will post me outside Chennai and all, but they posted me within Chennai. I became manager of a branch, North Usman Road branch, a branch which will be working from 8 o'clock to 10:30, then evening 3 to 5. In those days, we had double shift office. In that double shift office, they were giving me scooter. So I used to get up at every day at the morning, 7 o'clock. I will have to leave. I'll be there in my office by 7:30. But in those days, one problem for me was I was a terribly asthmatic patient. I used to spend sleepless nights. Still, I will come here. I will manage the sleep during afternoon. So I used to be in the office till 12 o'clock, go back home, have food, take rest, start at 2:30, come to bank at 3 o'clock, stay up to 6:30, go back home. This situation was going on for 1 or 2 years. And in between the result, the test came for scale 2. Now I am eligible, not because I have become manager. Suddenly they change the rules. Everybody can become scale 2. So I wrote the exam. Obviously, because I was a teacher myself, I scored excellent marks. I got promoted to scale 2. That was not a problem. So this was all going on like this in North Usman Road branch for a few days. Subsequently, the branch was made into single shift office. Single shift office, that is from 8:30 to 12:30, something like that. So they made it. So then that was also okay for me. I was working there. And suddenly, what happened during those days, there was an account where a person was selling televisions and all. I gave, he had asked for overdraft. I recommended some limit. I sent it to my boss. So before the limit was being sanctioned, I sanctioned him some 10,000 rupees overdraft. Only 10,000. He has asked for 2 lakhs. क्या हुआ इस रोज में? That time my regional manager came to my branch and he was going through the books and he said, what is this account? I am going to grant audio this particular company 2 lakhs rupees. So how is that account? Show me. He was seeing that. What? It is in debit now? How can you able to debit here? Sir, you are telling that you are going to give limit. So I granted him because he wanted money urgently. No, no, you should not do like this. Get him adjusted this. Otherwise, I will not give this. I said, no, sir. Because of me, let that party be not suffering. He really deserved it, so I gave him. So this is the way I was reacting. I used to feel very proud of myself. Such a behavior brought me into problem. Next day, I got an order. I am transferred. In my place, somebody else was posted. And they have not given me any posting at all. So that man also came and joined the branch. Then next day, what happened? I went to my chairman's house. Chairman's house was near my house only. I went to chairman and said, he knows me very well because as a small boy. What happened? Why you have come? Sir, I have been transferred from North Usman Road, but those people have not given me any posting. Sir, why don't you give me again posting to faculty? What? You were in faculty for 5 years. Again, you want to go? Yes, sir. I will now go, sir. Then he posted me to faculty. That's again, I started there for another 5.5 years. And after 5.5 years, again, I got fed up. Are Baba, I should not. Then there was no question of any promotion problem. In fact, I got scale 3 promotion and all. But then I thought it was becoming boring. So I opted for Oteri, Dr. Lahappa Road, Panagal Park, Regional Office Kanjipuram, then coming to Alagappa Road, then came suddenly scale 4 posting to Dadar. I got it requested, changed it as I changed it as New Delhi, main. New Delhi, Auskas. Auskas, I was there 3 years. Then after 3 years, I had to return home because my daughter's education. So we came to Chennai, Salem. The year 2000, this VRS came. In the VRS, they told, if you have put 32 years service, we will give you today itself 64 months salary and send you out happily. You will get pension also. They told like that, besides your gratuity and all. I thought that is a good option because in those days, the AGMs and others, they used to pressurize us. Hello, recover karo, ye karo, wo karo and all. And I also thought, Are Baba, after 3 years, again, these fellows are going to post me into some other place. So better let me come out of it. So इसलिए as a chief manager, I came out on 14th July 2001. Then 2003 we came to Chennai. My daughter completed her MBA. I started working as teacher initially in Vivekananda Institute. Per month 30 rupees salary, or yeah, something like that. For a day 30 rupees or per month 30 rupees, some salary. I was working for fun. I used to get a 60 years old lady 40 years old man, everybody used to come for spoken English. I was teaching that. Thereafter, I opted for another what is that company? Finance company. Prior to this, I worked in Polymer TV also. Polymer TV, I was working one day. That manager, it seems he told them, I want to send him. He did not tell me. He has told that, and that girl came and told. Next day morning, I just gave a letter. I am resigning and came out. I did not collect my salary for that month of 5,000 rupees also. These are the happenings that happens in our life. But life is a mixture of plus and minus. And many times what we think as very big problems turn out to be nothing. Now, for me, nothing is very important. Are bhai, I'm only counting my months or days or years. So when that be the case, nothing is important. So, but in the end days, everything is important. I used to consider everything वेरी सीरियस कुछ भी काम हम छोड़ेगा नहीं आज भी देखो आप लोग को समय पहले दिया उसको मैनेज करने के लिए दूसरे का समय को एडजस्ट करके आपको दे देता है एनी हाउ बेस्ट विशेस थैंक यू सो मच